Denzel, we have to film. Denzelito.
Yeah, hey, ¿cómo estás? Hello.
Hello.
So what is in this video?
Okay, so in this video we're gonna show you very quickly our New Year's Eve celebration, the last few days in Cap-Ferret, and more importantly, what we thought about our first month in the camper. So that's it.
Okay, that's it?
Ah non! Et aussi, donnez-nous un petit pouce bleu, et puis abonnez-vous. No, I'm doing it.
We're doing
Okay,
English.
so I'm gonna do it in English. So please give us a little blue thumb if you like the video, and subscribe, and also please follow us on Instagram. Our channel is Finances on the Road.
Yeah.
Thank you. Soleil! Yeah, it's sunny. Les restes du mur de l'Atlantique. Remnants of the Atlantic Wall. 80 years later. Comment va el boricua français?
Ouais, c'est joli aujourd'hui.
C'est beau?
Oui. Regarde ça.
Oui.
C'est pas trop froid.
Elle est bonne. On va aller se baigner. Bon, je viens de monter la dune, alors je fais beaucoup de souffle. Voilà. Whew. I just climbed the dune, so I'm a bit out of breath. Petit panorama. Je crois qu'on a juste eu l'éclaircie. I think we just got the spot without rain. Hello everybody!
Hello.
Happy New Year! It's January
Happy
1st.
New Year. Happy New
So,
Year.
Happy New Year to
healthy
everybody.
New Year. Prosperous.
Prosperous health,
Yeah.
money, love, everything that you want. So Happy New Year
Good health.
everybody. And thank you
Abundance.
for what? Abundance, yes.
Abundance. Yeah.
And thank you for following us. Thank you for being on our YouTube, on our Instagram, on wherever we are.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do a little video today because it's the 1st of January and it's almost a month that we've had the camper. So, and if the camera moves, it's because the cat is actually
He wants to be part of the video, but not really.
in it.
He's
so
sitting
on the
right
side.
beside the
Okay,
phone
so he's about to
recording.
move.
But anyway.
Anyway,
go ahead.
so we're just gonna carry on and pretend he's not there, even though he's like right in front of
Well,
us.
you'll see.
There we go. You see an
ear.
ear.
Go ahead.
So yeah, we wanted to do a little assessment basically of the last month. We have the camper now it will be a month on Tuesday. And actually on Tuesday, we're also getting the heater fixed, which means that we'll be able to travel a little bit more easily without having to be plugged in. And we'll be able to also test what it's like with the heater.
Yeah,
So,
and one thing, I'm not sure if you explained that before. The heater, when we're talking about, is the heating of the living area. Okay, there's just like in a car, there's the area of the driving, the dash, and all that, and there's a heater there that works fine, and that's fine. But there's also a heater for the living area.
For the house.
The cabin, for the house area.
Yeah.
And that heater is the one that is broken. Apparently, it's something not too serious.
It's just a part that's defective and that needed to be ordered. And once it's done, it's only like an hour work, so it's not a big deal.
For what we understand,
but
there's there's a lot of people just go on vacation from just a little bit before the. I think the person who was going to work on this was going on vacations like the 18th and not coming back of December and not coming back until the 5th or something like that. And a lot of people kind of the same situation. So even if the part are right and all that, they close for the holidays.
For the holiday, yeah. There's always a 2 week
and a lot of goes with it. And it's just like over there, a lot of it goes with the school. The school of the kids and all that. So
this week, next week we have a lot of things planned with the camper because we have on the 5th we have the heater, and then a couple of days later we're going back to where we bought it, and there's a tap that needs to be changed that has a little problem, and then we're having an alarm put and also an
extra
battery so that we can have a little bit more autonomy, especially. Because we have the solar panels and we noticed that it works really well.
But it hasn't been that sunny.
No, it has not been sunny at all. But I guess the one time that we had proper sun, we saw that the solar panels worked really well. But we're not sure exactly how much autonomy, and the extra battery, especially once the heater works properly, apparently it takes a little bit of power to either start or to get back on when it's a thermostat. So if you put the thermostat low, when it starts again, every time it drinks up a little bit of power. So apparently it's going to be better for us to have the two batteries. And anyway, because we want to be more autonomous, it was a fairly simple process. So we thought we're gonna get that done. So we have that.
And
so
I'm not sure. If you wonder how we get the heater and all that, you explained that. It's just we're the electricity part works.
Yeah. So when we're plugged in,
we have outlets and all that. So if we're plugged into electricity, a house or they're camping. There's
like
not that many
stop.
camping grounds open, but the camping grounds that are open that have outlets, we have the connection that goes from the outlet to the camping car. So when it has outlet, then it's fine. It's like right now, we're connected.
Yeah, so we have a small electric heater and we plug it in like you would normally. It's a space heater.
A space heater,
and so it just
it's
it
a
works
space
well.
heater with a thermostat, so it kicks in if it's certain temperature, and then it shuts off.
Yeah, and then we also have it on a timer, so that means that at night we turn it off because we don't really, during the night we're covered up, and because our bed is up at top, the heat rises, so it's always quite warm. We tend to be warmer than we want to at night, but in the morning the thing is it's a small space. The insulation is, of a vehicle is good insulation, but it's not the same as walls in a house, obviously. So it cools down very fast, but it also warms up very fast because it's small. So we normally have the thermostat, the timer for about, I don't know, like less than an hour before we wake up.
Yeah.
And then it really raises the temperature, and it's been fine for us to just get dressed, to go get ready for our workout.
And then again, don't mind us looking all that. It's the cat is just going up and down, and
so any jerk of the camera, it's not us, it's the cat. So that's in terms of what we're doing. And then after that, at the end of next week, next Sunday is actually my dad's birthday. So we decided we're going to make sure we're here for that, because it's been actually quite a few years that I haven't spent at my dad's birthday, because normally I'm not here.
Yeah, normally schools already has started in the United States when we're there, so we're just
or wherever I was,
wherever you were, you started.
It's always so. So we're gonna be there, and then if everything has gone well with what we tested, we're gonna have a couple more days to retest the heater, obviously, to check that everything works with the new battery, that we're all set, and then we're gonna decide where we're gonna go, and that's something that we'll talk about, I guess, afterwards, because right now we're not actually sure where we're gonna go.
Not 100% sure. We're thinking a place that maybe is a little bit warmer.
Yeah, maybe, and we're also. I mean, there's something that we'll talk about later, but there's also restrictions. We were thinking of Spain for a reason, but we'll talk about that later. But there's also restriction in travel at the moment, because some countries with the COVID, it's got a bit worse. So
and they have it. Apparently, there's some countries that have it just by region So
and I think that's
enter one that is fine, and then the other region is not, and so
exactly. So right now we're not sure, but we will let you know where we go.
Yeah.
And then the last thing we wanted to do also is just talk about the assessment of the first month, where we have basically lived in the camper. Most of the time we've been at someone's house, plugged in, because we kind of had to. And on the days where it was a bit warmer, we actually traveled a few times where we were not able to plug in, but we were autonomous, and we managed to, covered up a little bit more when we needed to. But it's been fine.
You were okay. Yeah. I think it's been fine. It's really good, actually. It's been.
Yeah, overall we're really happy. I think what we were saying yesterday is that it's now really starting to feel like home. We've managed to spend a bit more time to reorganize everything. We had our things that were, in different places. We've kind of made space in the closets and moved things around a little bit, so that now it's a bit more organized. We're still looking for things.
Yeah, we still look to find things. I think we may be gonna even cut a little bit more and stuff, but
I think
now it's getting to the point of we're cutting some stuff, but not necessarily like cutting it totally. Maybe it's going to be replaced by something more that is more adaptive for this type of situation in a camping car. And
for instance, we got for Christmas, you were going to say that?
Go. Yeah, so it's okay.
Great mind.
Yeah, we got some presents that were exactly for that. Somebody who knew and knows about boats. So of people who are watching us, sometimes like if they know camping cars, maybe they can relate, but if you know boats also, it seems to be a lot similar area, so a lot of people people that know about boats that have visited us, some of their relatives have said, especially the restroom, it's like the one in the boat or something like that. And they gave us as a present, some people, in the holidays, some very, very good things that are more adapted for here, for this type of
so
scenario.
One of the things, towels that are in microfiber, and they dry really easily.
Fast,
so that's very good, because we can't always dry things very well. So a proper towel doesn't, if it's damp, because it's a bit colder, and because we don't have the heater all the time, that won't dry properly. So this kind of thing that we're gonna slowly.
That's very good. Very good.
Other thing that I've noticed in the
clean,
and things to clean and all that, things that are
a lot of good things.
Just more or less the main thing is that they dry better and they're convenient and more environmentally friendly also. One thing I was going to say, I think that I've noticed for the camper is that there's a lot of things that you have to think of that are not usual. So little by little, we're getting used to what we need to do. And there's a lot of things that take more time than normal. A lot of things take also less time, like cleaning is way quicker. That's for sure. But you know, when we have to go, for instance, we have to make sure that everything is secured. So we have to check all the doors. We have to check that everything is put away. This kind of, we have to check all the doors. We have,
the gas have to be shut off,
turned off,
turn off and closed. And
the bikes have to be put back on when we leave,
and have to be. We have the rack of the bike in the back, and we put them together, tie them, and there is a cover that is required.
And a sign that's, you know, that's to say that because it sticks out a little bit.
Because it's a longer car, you know, it sticks out from the car, and that procedure is something that we're learning little by little.
And I mean, once we get more used to it, I think it's gonna be way easier. So I was thinking of something else, but now it's gone. I can't remember what else I was gonna say. Anyway. So it's been pretty good. The cats are adapting. I mean, we have the same thing that we always had with the two of them, where there's a little bit of territorial issues, but it's nothing new. But they seem to be pretty happy, and we're happy too. It's good. We've had.
I was going to mention
the
driving. I don't think I mentioned about the driving. If you're wondering, is you know, it's still the regular license because of the size. It's not any different type of license. Because of the size, and the part of the driving is like even better than a car. You know, like I tell Florence, man, it feels better. You know, because I drove that first, and I mean she's been driving it, but when I drive, you know, it's good. It's the size, the sizes, and all that is the part that we need to be more. You know, like practice more. It's the size of when you're turning, you know, hitting the side of the road or things like that, you know, where we passing by.
Maneuvering.
The maneuver of the house,
like knowing,
backing
being
up,
aware of
but it has a camera, but backing up and this type of things. But itself, the driving, when you are in the driving seat, you know, and have the wheels, you know, the wheel and you're driving, it feels like you're in a car, you know, it's smooth. It's so smooth. It's just you have to remember that you have this, you know, you're driving this bigger car, you know, it's not even
and
like
it makes a bit more noise too.
And it makes more noise when you hear
because
you have things.
So
you hear that and
I know what I was going to say. Also, the funny thing is that you always, when you travel somewhere, normally you kind of think, okay, do I have everything? Do I have my bag? And then I have to kind of remind myself that I don't have to think about whether I've forgotten something, because even if I didn't put it in my bag, it's right here. So that's kind of and sometimes you stop and we're like, okay, so we're going to stop for lunch, and I still have the reflex, like, because I'm in a car, that, oh God, we have to eat in the car. And they're like, well, no, we actually can eat at a table, just, you know, find a good spot
that
somewhere.
Has been good. I have enjoyed this side. You know, we
really good.
Park sometimes there's either we have to do some errand or something, and we already parked somewhere. We have we just, you know,
just buy something
or you know, at the phone, okay, I start making something, and then you go and do the errand there, and then she arrives, we're just eating, and it doesn't matter where, you know, where we are, that's where we're chilling and eating and relaxing, you know. That has been really cool. And then sometimes, and many times, it's just places that you're passing by, so it's nice, you see people and so on, and it's good. I think that has been good.
That's a very good perk.
That's been nice.
That's that. I think overall that's kind of what I wanted to say so far for this video, and we'll keep you posted on the next moves.
Bye
bye. Happy New Year again.
Happy New Year. Ciao.
Bonjour Caroline. Tu veux dire quelque chose pour 2021? Il fait froid aujourd'hui, hein? Oh oui, il fait froid. Bonne année. Bonjour. Des commentaires pour 2021? Bon, je pense qu'il dit bonne année à tout le monde. Happy New Year, everybody. From Denzel.